5 must-haves for RV living and traveling with dogs. The first RV dog must-have is these awesome harnesses and leashes from Two Hounds Design. This is especially important if you have really pulley dogs. They have top clips, they have a front clip, and you can even use a front clip and the top clip. And there's all kinds of ways you can use that leash. Top clip. We use a top clip when the dogs are tired or if there isn't anything to smell. So this is what it looks like when you have 2 points of contact, the top and the front, and then there's your handle. Okay, Luna Bell, come on. And the reason why I got this design, I purchased this design, is because we've had one fail, and I always figured, well, if one fails, I still have another point of contact, but then we never use it.
And these things are like bulletproof.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they're like 2 or 3 years old now.
And they're still good.
And they cost about the same as the first one we had, which was an Easy Walk. And we had equipment fail with that. From the pulling, they wore down the metal on it. And one of them, Luna, escaped. But thankfully, it was in a campground and somebody had their dog food out, so she went for the dog food and I went for her. They're runners, by the way. They are runners.
Well, fellow RVers, I think our number 2 on this list would be our outdoor dog pens, dog kennel, whatever you want to call them.
Midwest foldable metal exercise pen.
And I used 3 sections of the dog pen that we got from Amazon. We'll put the name of the dog pen, I guess, below. But the three sections fold up and you know, like accordion, and then I can just stack all 3 sections in just one part of one of my bays, and so they store real easy and they assemble real easy. You just open them up and clip them together. And I have you can buy them with gates or without gate. The 3 sections, I have 2 gates and 1 non-gate. Gives us little options at either end to bring the dogs in. And we've had them for several years. They hold up very well, even outside in the weather. They've been blown over by the wind. They've been twisted up by the wind.
They have been like rearranged by the wind.
But they just come right back into shape and keep right on going.
Yes.
So we're very happy with our kennels, or fenced-in pen, or whatever you want to call that.
We'll put the name of it on the screen. A couple things about those fences. If you have a dog that can knock them over, they could probably get out. Our dogs have always been in them, even when we were in our sticks and bricks. So they don't think they can get out. So just be aware. But you can stake them down, and that helps. We don't stake ours down. One less chore to do, right?
Right.
Okay, so the third RV dog must have is one of the first things we bought. You know, when you buy your motor home and you go shopping, you might go to Camping World and you see all the things. Well, that's what we did. We went to Camping World and we found like an anti-slosh water bowl. And we've had that since we started.
Yeah.
And it's been a great thing to keep their water in. Great water bowl. We don't have to worry about it getting knocked over or sloshed. And we do go down the road in our RV and the dogs can have their water and it doesn't slosh out.
No, it doesn't.
And it was inexpensive, and I have seen them on Amazon.
Now that won't stop if you have one of these dogs that likes to drool water after they drink.
Doesn't stop the splashes. We are hiking here with the dogs, dog walking at Silver Springs Forest, Wildlife Management Area, right?
Conservation area?
Conservation area. Here in Silver Springs, Florida. There are miles of trails here. Like I said, I think we're going for a walk, wait, not a walk. Come on, girls. A lot of smelling. Okay, what's our next RV dog must have?
Well, I think our next RV dog must-have for us is, along with the water, we have to have somewhere to put their food. And we tried all kind of things, containers, dishes, and then actually my son-in-law was getting rid of his dog storage container, and I said, you know what, I'll take that. And I took it. I can hold like 35 pounds of food in the bottom of it, and the lid snaps on. It's got 2 bowls on top, so now everything's just one spot.
Right, and if you see ours, we put a plant on one side and one bowl because we discovered that these 2 knuckleheads will only eat out of one bowl at a time. They will eat out of one bowl, finish that bowl, and then they would move on to the next bowl. So we're like, okay, well, we don't need to have all this food out. So we changed that up.
Yes, and it works very well. Dump a big bag of dog food in it and you're good.
Right. Okay, and the 5th thing that is a RV dog must-have, it's more for the owners than the dogs, and that is having our Tineco Hero. I'll put the model down. But it is a cordless vacuum cleaner, and I'll put the brand down below, and I'll put it right here. But we got this cordless vacuum cleaner from Amazon, and it is perfect for picking up dog hair throughout the day and anything else that you might need. We do have a central vacuum system, but that is a pain. You have to buy bags, you have to pull out all the hoses. And while a corded one might work better, we have found this one to be perfect for just the daily pickups.
Yes.
Anything you want to add, since Mr. D does the nightly vacuuming?
No, that's good. You gotta keep the filter clean on it.
Yes, you do, and there's a system for doing that, and it comes with all kinds of attachments.
But yeah, it's a very good little vacuum.
Right, and you can turbo blast it if you want, and the charge lasts long enough to get several RV vacuums done. Even our hairy rug from our hairy dogs. The vacuum cleaner we have, though, is not a handheld. It has a stick. It's a stick cordless vacuum. It also has a handheld feature, but we used to have a handheld when we first started off, and it was very cumbersome to get down on your hands and knees and try to vacuum. So stick vacuum, cordless, way to go. But we have a bonus for you.
Yeah, we thought of number 6.
Yeah, we always have to have a bonus, and that is a Wise Cam. It is a doggy cam. What it is, it's just a little camera that hooks to your Wi-Fi in your RV, and through an app you can see what your dogs are doing when you're not home. If you want to talk to them and let them know, hey guys, we'll be home soon, you can do that as well. You can also record.
Spell WISE for them.
W-Y-Z-E.
Yep.
It is a security camera, but we use it as a doggy cam. When we bought ours, it was only $25. However, it's probably a little bit more than that now, as most things are, but still within the reasonable price range.
And it has lasted a long time also.
Yes.
I think we've had it for years, right?
Yeah, we've had it, for a few years, and it is a great way that when we go off, we can keep an eye on the dogs and make sure they're okay. As long as you have service.
Yes.
Yes.
It does require a hookup to Wi-Fi?
Yeah, and if you don't have good service, well, like anything, it may or may not work. But better to have it, because usually we have service. So there you go. Those are our 5 things and a bonus for RV dogs. If you're going to hit the road, or you're thinking about hitting the road, or if you have dogs. And of course, it depends on the dog that you have. We have 2 55-pound Husky Hound hairy dogs, and who have to be walked multiple times a day, which is also a bonus. Walking your dog is good for your body.
Yes.
Healthy.
And one other thing that we do, since we have 2 dogs, is we buy the 10-roll pack from Walmart of dog bags, the blue ones.
Yes, we do.
Because we probably use 1,000 dog bags a year.
Yeah. So there was a dog bag shortage there for a while. Remember that?
Yeah.
It's a little panicky. I'm like, oh my gosh, we can't get dog bags. Drop a comment and tell us if there's anything else you can think of that is a dog must have, or just tell us
Yeah.
about your dog.
And if you don't have dogs, tell us what you do with all that extra space that you have.
With all that extra space and that extra time. And I know there's some kitty cats out there too, and all kinds of other pets that people carry.
Pigs. We've seen those.
Yeah, we've seen a variety, but usually dogs and cats. Is this our turnaround point? Mr. D says this is where we turn around. So
Come on, girls, it's hot. Let's go back.
it is very hot here in Florida today. So this is Sharon walking with Gary. We got Tara and Luna in their Two Hounds design gear. Rough Road RV life. We like looking at freedom. Hope to see you on the road sometime. Safe travels.
Take care.